How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in to Stock Essentials. My name is Alex. We're going to be going over C3 AI, which actually reports earnings this week, exactly on September 1st. So that's going to be on Wednesday after hours, and a lot of people are anticipating some really big movements with C3 AI. What they do is they provide artificial intelligence software. Of course, this is in their name, for digital transformation. They do Internet of Things, a lot of predictive analytics, and just a really good company for artificial intelligence if you're into that sort of stuff. But this stock has recently IPO'd last December, and it did pretty well initially. It went to highs of around $183.90 before tanking and then recovering back to almost its all-time highs. And then now it's kind of in this consolidation period where there's not too much movement, but the stock is at really low levels. The all-time lows are at $44.35. So this stock is sitting just $6 above its all-time lows, and it's at a really low price point that it's a lot of people are looking towards this stock for earnings because not many people will have hopes for it. So if there's any positive news for earnings, this stock could definitely skyrocket. It's down roughly 75% from its all-time highs. Very cheap, very discounted stock. And this stock actually caught my radar just because of how cheap it is and oversold it is. So if we take a look at the chart right here, we can see really strong support around just under $45. So we're going to be selling some cash secured puts for earnings on this stock next week. We have quite a bit of buying power freed up, and that's going to be a perfect opportunity for us to sell some options on this stock. Now, there's two particular strike prices we have in mind. The first one is going to be the $45 strike, and we're going to be selling this cash secured put. So you do need the strike price multiplied by 100 to put down as collateral in order to sell a cash secured put. We're not going to be buying options, we're selling options. And in order to sell options, you have to put down a collateral. Remember, in order to sell calls, we have to put down a collateral of 100 shares. But to sell puts, you have to put down a collateral of the strike price equal times 100. So that is going to be how we're selling a cash secured put, as we can see here. And for this $45 strike, we're collecting a premium of $160. Really high premium, really high implied volatility as well. And this is going to be a really good trade because in order for you to lose money on this trade, C3 AI basically has to drop over $7 in the stock price, which is going to create a new all-time low for the stock. So you do have a really high chance of profit as well. 75 chance of profit, expiring September 17th, which is around roughly 19 days from now. So just under 3 weeks, really good credit we're receiving for the amount of capital we're putting up. We take a look at our calculator and take a look at the profit. It's going to be $160 of premium divided by our collateral, which is going to be the collateral minus our premium we're receiving, which is going to be $4,340. Yeah, that sounds about right. So it's going to be about a 3.7% return in just under 3 weeks. So really nice return, roughly about a 1% return per week. And this is a strike that we're really looking to sell for C3 AI. If you don't want to take too much risk, 75% chance of profit seems a little bit low. You could do this $40 strike, but you're not going to be receiving a lot of credit. As we can see here, only $55 of premium on this contract if you decide to sell it, but it's a very safe strike, and you're almost guaranteed to win on this trade. 87% chance of profit, very high chance of profit. But you're not receiving that much credit. $55 of premium for $4,000 collateral in 3 weeks. So it's going to be $55 of premium divided by collateral, which is going to be $39.45. It's going to be a 1.4% return in 3 weeks. So not that high of a return, but very, very safe strategy. Personally, I'm looking to sell this $45 strike put, and we're saving $160 of premium. And this is going to be a nice early earnings play because the premiums are pretty high due to the upcoming earnings. And of course, once earnings occurs, the premiums are going to get crushed quite a bit. So we're hoping that as long as C3AI doesn't completely tank to like $30 per share, we're going to be pretty profitable on this trade. But of course, if it does end up tanking below our strike price, we just end up buying 100 shares of this stock for a really cheap price, which is going to be $43.40 per share, which is going to be an all-time low for the stock and a really good discount buy for people who are bullish on it. So that's about it for this video. Quick little trade that we're planning on doing next week. Of course, if the market ends up being pretty volatile or anything changes, we will consider maybe adjusting our strike prices. But it looks pretty promising on this $45 strike, and I personally am really looking forward to this trade. That's about it. Thanks for watching.